Hey there, folks. Well, buckle in because I have no idea where I'm going with this. But to start, I want to talk about clarity, clearness of mind, the ability to think logically. I think that those of us who are intellectually oriented, the what I call the naturally occurring intellectual class, you could broadly consider them nerds. People who are good at school, people the system rewards, in a sense. People like me have a tendency to lead with their head in that they're trying to tackle the world as though it is a logical problem to solve. And that's not great. It creates a state of mind where if you can't think clearly in a situation, you freak out. An extreme version of that would be people on the spectrum, Asperger's, autism, etc. Yes, I know we're not supposed to say Asperger's anymore, but fuck it. And the thing is, this state of clarity, it's hard to maintain. So if you are emotionally dependent upon it, as many of us are, you will find life very difficult to cope with. Because here's the thing, right? For people who are not part of that naturally occurring intellectual class, the above average IQ people, they just muddle through life. They don't have this bubble of clarity to call upon. So they have to figure things out a different way. Now, obviously, that's sometimes frustrating to us intellectuals because they don't use the sort of logical reasoning we do. But on the other hand, somehow they make it through life without needing to be able to do that. So, in that sense, they know something. And I think the need for this sort of clarity, it's not just that it makes it hard to deal with life in the sense of needing to maintain what is arguably an unnatural state of calm or freak out. It's also not always the right tool for the job. The old saying about, if all you have is a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail. Well, if all you have is your intellect, everything starts to look like a puzzle. But a lot of things you just can't puzzle through. You're actually going to have to deal with your emotions. You're going to have to feel your way through them. Remember that not everyone has an intellect, but everybody has emotions. And those people who do not have intellectual capacity, again, they make it through life somehow. So they must have something that is at least functional. So I'm trying to teach myself this lesson. And that means a little speech of mine is me doing a very characteristic thing, which is I'm telling it to you as a way to tell it to myself. Very writerly thing to do. There has to be a middle path. There has to be a way to learn to cope with not being able to think clearly. A way to learn to trust your intuition, emotional reasoning, things like that. And just remember that even though being smart can be incredibly powerful, it's a hell of a tool. It's still only one tool. Sometimes you can't lead with your head. You have to lead with your heart. And the sooner you learn to accept this fact, the better you will be able to navigate this crazy existence of ours. I guess that's all from me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Alright, let's get this done. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Or if you hated this video, please like and subscribe. Or if you didn't even really care, please like and subscribe. Just like and subscribe. No matter what, I don't care. I just want the money. This is probably irrelevant, but whatever.